Joe Reilly, National Drug Screening. Welcome to our video blog series. My next guest is an attorney, Bill Judge, been involved in drug-free workplace and drug testing laws for many years. And I'm going to ask Bill, when he says drug testing can save employers money, what does he mean? Welcome back to the National Drug Screening video blog series. I am really happy and excited to have a good friend of mine, Bill Judge. Bill's an attorney out of Chicago. Good to have you, Bill.
Nice to see you, Joe.
It's been a while. We've been working together for years.
It's been a long haul.
I remember doing stuff with Department of Education with you for the student drug testing.
Yes, sir. We went all over the country and
exactly.
helped schools try and put compliant programs in place.
Absolutely. So, Bill, what I wanted to talk to you today about is, we're at this National Drug and Alcohol Screening Conference, and you just finished a presentation, and you've done a lot of presentations at a lot of conferences, and I've heard you say many times over the years, employers can make money with drug testing. So tell me how that
absolutely
happens.
Right. Absolutely. Well, the concept really is you can make money at raising appropriate defenses under work comp laws.
Okay.
There are now 21 states in the country that have what is known as a rebuttable presumption of intoxication defense.
Okay.
Essentially what this means is, well, let me back up. Every state has an intoxication defense.
Okay.
But in order to defeat a claim, you have to show that the employee was intoxicated.
Okay.
And that intoxication caused the injury.
Okay.
Causal relationship.
So I snorted cocaine, I climbed up the ladder, and I fell off the ladder.
Now, did that cocaine use and my intoxication cause the injury that I sustained?
Okay.
Now, when drug testing came along, both of those things, intoxication and cause, very, very difficult to prove.
Okay.
So in the mid-'80s, when drug testing comes along, a lot of legislatures recognized, hey, we've got a new tool here we can use.
Okay.
And so they started to put in place legislation that essentially provided, if you follow these rules that we've put out there, we're going to allow you to raise a defense. You have to bring it up, okay?
Right.
That essentially says, we presume you're intoxicated and we presume you caused the injury. Now, there are minor state differences. Like in Alabama, for instance, you get a presumption of intoxication, but you still have to prove cause. So you got to look at the state's laws and see exactly what it is.
Does the employer have to prove it, or the employee has to not prove it?
The way it works, the way it works is the employee files a claim.
Right. Okay.
Then the employer challenges that and says, wait a second, we believe because of this positive drug test that you were intoxicated and caused your own injury. So that you raise the defense, okay? Now, then the burden shifts back to the employee to show that something else other than his intoxication caused the accident.
Okay. So it sounds like both have to hire an attorney.
Well, they have one anyway. I mean, most employers, when it comes to a work comp claim, the employee's got an attorney and the employer's got an attorney. So the system already exists. What they got to do is educate themselves about what this rule is.
Okay.
In my session you mentioned that I just did, I asked for a show of hands out of about 40 people. How many of you knew about this rule? Two. And that's what I mean by understand where the money is. Because if you can defeat a claim, and let me give you an example. We had a company come to us. They're all over the country in all 50 states, about 100,000 plus employees. They had a $65 million work comp liability payout the year before. A lot of money. Yeah. They said, can you help us? We set up a pilot project in 6 states to take advantage of this defense. In 12 months, in those 6 states that we set up, the companies, they reduced claims 20%, and they saved $6.5 million. Wow. In just 6 states.
Unbelievable.
So they've expanded it across the country.
So employers can make money with their drug testing programs.
That's how you make money with drug testing.
Or save big money. So that's great information. I appreciate you being here to share with that. Tell my audience a little bit about you and what you're currently doing. Sure. I know you got a new company that just in the last couple of years, and what you can do for employers out there.
Well, along with my partner, Nick Hartman, who lives in Seattle, we established the Drug Screening Compliance Institute.
Okay.
And essentially what we are, for lack of a better description, is we are your research arm.
Okay.
All we do is research drug and alcohol testing statutes, regulations, court cases, and we have all that material available for folks, and a lot of times we provide litigation support.
Okay.
So if one of your customers gets sued, unfortunately, and their lawyer doesn't know much about drug testing, they can bring us on board and we'll serve as their research arm.
And you can provide all the data from and stuff that they can use as
We got more
relevant
statistics.
information.
We got more statistics than baseball.
All right, well, good. And how do they get a hold of you guys?
Well, they can reach us. They can call me direct at 708-334-8010.
Okay. And
Excellent.
I appreciate it.
Joe,
Thanks a lot, Bill.
great
Judge.
to see you, always.
Always great to see you.
Good guy. Good guy.
Thanks, I appreciate that.